No justice, no peace. 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 No justice, no peace.
None of you all to talk out on us. Bottom line to this whole thing is that regardless of what Omar may have or have not done, he did not have to die. Amen. If he broke the law, they have a system for that. Amen. But the bottom line is that our black flesh puts us in the position of being victims. And if you don't believe it, you keep living, and you will see how the blood of black people drains this earth and this city and the surrounding cities. The police have been killing our people for too damn long.
Too long.
We're no longer taking our people in the community, and they run shot like a gang. They protect each other. They will not turn each other in, but they want us to turn each other in. You gotta tell them, hell no. No. Until you turn the no good bastards that killed our brother in. You won't turn your people in. Yes, sir.
No justice.
They asked me, did I organize this?
No peace.
No. Did I organize this? No. Omar organized this.
Yes, sir.
The police officer that murdered Omar.
11 times.
He's caused it. And whatever the people have in their heart to say and to do, I have no power over it.
No.
So I say to all of the no good city officials, all of the no good appointees, don't ask me to stop nothing because I didn't start nothing. You started it. We got business. We would no longer be victimized.
No longer. That's what happened.
We would no longer be victimized.
No justice, no peace. 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 No justice, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
Hey, sweet, right? You come out. No. I'm a cool.
We gonna ride out your rain. No justice, no peace. 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 No justice, no peace.
So they can, look, so when they on the clock. No, they gonna come back. No, do that.
No peace. 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 No peace.
No justice.
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 No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace. No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace. 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 No peace.
Brother Omar.
No peace. No peace.
No justice.
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 Listen.
Hey, bring it up some.
We come in. Come in.
Everybody
Come in.
No, they can't do that. But they when a nigga get out of line. When they get out of line, they gonna do it. Waiting on a nigga to get out of line.
Listen. What we just did, though it appears that we're not as large in number as you may want us to be at this time, has never been done before. When they killed Dr. Martin Luther King in 1968, one of the legends is that even after over 100 cities were on fire, this area remained calm. And they have always believed that the people of this area are docile and weak, and they can do whatever they want to us.
No more.
No more. Then I was born. So I say that to say this. This is the start of something, and we're going to communicate through our website, omarjohnson.org, through our Facebook page, Justice for Omar, and we're going to organize and mobilize until the officer is arrested and charged with first-degree murder. And then we're going to see it all the way through. So with that said, at 7 o'clock, Omar's sister, come here. We're going to have at 7, we're going to clear the lot, and at 7 p.m., she's going to have a candlelight vigil. Because she wants to honor her brother in her way. I just came from upstairs with Ben and Charlene, and they did not want to come down. They're overwhelmed with your support. All right. Ben said with a piece of chicken hanging out his mouth, he said, I can't believe it. Charlene followed us in her car, and she has tears in her eyes at the love that's being shown for her family and her son.
Rest in peace, Omar, man.
On Wednesday at 12 noon at First Baptist Church, Lambert Park, we're going to funeralize our brother and take him to his final rest. And then the hard work begins. Because we won't rest.
We won't rest.
So what we're going to do is we're going to end this portion like we began with prayer. So I'm going to ask my pastor, Pastor Chris, to come again and close us out with a prayer for this family, for Omar's soul and eternal rest, for his girlfriend, Virgil, where is she? Who needs us more than ever.
Yes, sir.
And I want you all to show her love when you see her, encourage her, because they're going
We're going to be there.
Listen, let me say this. I got to say it. I've been doing this 20 years. Stop speaking beyond your ability and your willingness to do. If you say you're going to be there, then damn it, be there.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I have been there for all of you, even when you didn't know it. And I'm asking you to be there for this family and to be there for this young sister, because she needs us more than ever. I'm proud of you, baby. You held up. You thought you couldn't do it. So with that, we're going to ask Pastor Chris. Where is, wait a minute, where's Miss Diane? Where you at, baby? You got anything you want to say? All right, take your time. Miss Diane Hayes.
This as well as been my son. Any one of y'all out here.
With my brother, right?
Don't think for 1 second. Don't think for 1 second that they got our best interest in hand.
Right. That's right.
I want y'all to know this.
They don't.
And do know, expect repercussions, because we showed out today.
Right. That's
We,
right.
how y'all young folks said,
We ain't
turned
scared.
down for what?
We ain't scared.
Up.
We ain't scared.
They better not dart my door, because guess what? I know my rights.
That's right. That's right.
I know my rights. And then when they start harassing you, let them know. Don't harass them. Turn up fast, and the world is watching. Know that. The world is watching us. The world is watching us. But guess what? We gotta watch ourselves. We gotta put, hold on, let me finish this. We gotta get to a point back to the time where the village took care of each other.
That's right.
This is what we did today.
That's right.
We did that today as a people, as human beings. Because what, as a community, and what they did to him, they wouldn't even do to their dog.
That's right. That's right. No doubt.
They wouldn't even do to their dog.
No.
So therefore, I'm thinking, and I'm loving all of y'all.
Yeah.
And know that, watch out for each other.
Yeah.
Every chance you get when you see the police stop somebody, pay attention.
Pay attention.
Pull out the
And if
camera.
you got a camera, pull it out.
Pull it out.
Yes, sir.
Pull it out.
Yes, sir.
Because this has gone on long enough.
Too long.
Hey, Queen.
And they open the doors
Hey,
to
Queen.
say we can do to y'all what we want.
Oh, no.
No happening.
No.
No happening.
They on the clock.
It stops here.
Thank you,
It
sir.
stops here.
Now,
That's all I gotta say.
now listen.
But let me just say.
Go
I feel
ahead,
like
Alfred.
all the young brothers, all the young brothers that use the term bro. Because I know everybody be saying bro this and bro that. Be bro for real. Don't hurt each other, man. If you're going to be a bro and add the other to it and see that all of us are brothers and sisters out here. And we got to start loving one another.
Now listen. Lastly, I'll say this. Hey, okay. Lastly, I'm going to say this to you. People keep whispering in my ear and calling me and sending me inbox messages telling me to be careful. If I was scared, I would have left a long time ago. My life comes with a heavy price. Believe that. And they know that. And that's why they ain't gonna let nothing happen to your brother. And I promise you, I ain't gonna turn my back on you. We're gonna turn this fight up. And we're going to make sure that not just Omar, but the blood of all of our people that is crying out gets justice. And I say this last thing before Pastor Chris. Pray. Watch the weather. And I promise you, I ain't no liar. God is going to answer our cry for justice.
No doubt.
With the shaking of this earth under your feet, you're going to feel God's presence. And then you're going to know that you have no reason to hate one another, to kill one another, because God is with you and he loves every single one of us. So stop hating each other.
Yeah.
If we can speak out when the police do something to us, we should have that same fire when we commit murder against one another. So when we harm one another, we lose the moral authority to call them to account. Don't feel intimidated. They all right. They're on the clock.
That's right.
They're under orders. They don't have no more authority than what you give them.
Come on, bro. Say it. Say it.
And remember, you are their boss.
Yes, sir.
You pay their salary.
Yes, sir.
Right.
We pay taxes in the state of Virginia. Norfolk,
So with that, I'm going to have Pastor Chris to close us out as we begin with prayer. And everybody be safe, be vigilant, be watchful, and be wise. I'll see you in a few.
Yes, sir.
Everybody bow their heads. Hello? Mighty God,
Like this. Right here.
we thank you for this day.
Yes, Lord.
We thank you for this demonstration.
Yes, Lord.
We thank you for being in control.
Yes, Jesus.
We thank you that even though a life was taken, it was
Yes.
not wasted.
Well,
We thank you for the opportunity
Thank
that
you.
you have given us today
yes, Lord.
to be able to show this city
Yeah.
and to show this state that it's a new day,
Yes, sir.
that there is
new
a
day.
new heart,
Yes, sir.
and that there is a new mind amongst the right people
Yeah.
that have decided that we're going to stand up against the enemy
Yes, sir.
and do whatever it takes for justice to be served. We thank you for this family who has had to endure one of the darkest moments of their life. We thank you for this young lady and all that she has had to fight through, all that she has had to live through.
Yes, Lord.
We lift her up to you and ask that you comfort her,
Yes, Jesus.
that you love on her, that she
Yes.
feels your embrace, that she
Yes.
feels your grace.
Let them know where we at again. Once again, we at the house of Omar Johnson, who was gunned down. What you say?
You're now 12 times.
12 times by
The
police
Wells
officers.
Fargo on 21st and Columbia.
Okay. Now this is Omar's, one of his closest, one of his friends that he grew up with, and we were just speaking about him. Tell the people what kind of guy Omar was.
Omar Johnson was a respectable young black male. He cared about this community. He was always kind to everyone he knew. He and I shared so many laughs together every Saturday at his job, at Andy's barbershop. He gave so much to this community. He gave out free haircuts for kids, sacrificing his time and his own well-being. Omar Johnson was not a murderer or criminal. Omar Johnson was the victim in this whole situation. 12 shots through his Mercedes car window. No questions asked. His body is now in a morgue. Omar Johnson did not deserve this. He actually cared about this community. There's not a lot of people in this world that actually care like he would. But Omar Johnson was made an example of this Monday.
Okay,
And
next.
deserved nothing.
You say he was at the bank window. Now, from my understanding, you probably know more about it than me, but you said I hear that there was some kind of a bounce check or something that was bad, so they called the police on it. Can you explain a little bit about it?
Some information that I've also gathered as well is that the check, he was cashing his check at Wells Fargo, and the bank teller has found out that the check is bounced.
Okay.
So I guess her following protocol, she calls the cops.
Okay.
Cops then, I believe there's about 2 cops. One pulls up in front of him, one behind him,
Okay.
with their guns already drawn, so Omar was probably gonna die already there. Omar
Okay.
pulls back,
Okay.
hitting the cop in the back, hitting the cop that was behind him.
He hit the cop or his car?
His car hit the cop,
Okay. Hit the cop. Okay.
and the cop ended up being okay, but they were already shooting at him.
Okay.
Already shooting at him. Omar hits a light pole in Wells Fargo. He's already shooting at him, and 12 shots later he's dead.
Okay, 12 shots. Now the officer was all right. Now, from my understanding, wasn't it Omar's friend in there, or was it another young lady in the car?
Omar's girlfriend, Reggie Harrison, was in the car.
Okay, the girl that we just saw here, she was in the car, so she was all right though, right?
Yes.
She was all right. Okay, and how did she survive? If,
I'm not even Not even sure, to be honest, man.
Okay.
From what I was told, she had to duck up under the dashboard to dodge bullets. But in my belief, that had she been sitting up straight, upright, she would have been killed too. We would be talking about 2 deaths right now, and that's not right. A bank robber have guns. I don't seen police. Well, I don't seen on news that police apprehended the bank robber right there with the guns. This guy here, he had no gun.
No
He
gun.
had no money.
No gun.
No gun. Over a piece of stupid paper. Over a piece of paper. That's what frustrates me. No, our police all right, but sometimes the police overboard their jobs. They go overboard. And some of these rednecks, man, the Ku Klux Klan. I'm from Georgia, and I know what I'm talking. My brother was killed by a drunken driver. He was a white man, and the police did not investigate his death. My dad tried to keep me in the closet about it, but there's no more. They scared of the white people down there, not me no more. That's not me no more. I got a voice in this community, and I be damned, and nothing gonna stop me from speaking. The day I die, that's when I'm gonna start speaking. The day they put me 6 feet under.
Yep.
Do y'all get me?
Brother has a sign right here.
Do y'all
Says,
feel me on this one?
We feel you, bro.
All
It
right.
says make them pay. And a lot of people wonder why I'm so angry
Laura.
and I'm so critical of the laws and the police because of situations like this. We see these things every day in our community, and a lot of people just brush them to the side. But we, the best kept secret, America, he's involved in the community. My young brother with the Occupy the Hood. All of us are really intent about bringing these issues to light. So we're gonna keep Omar's memory in his life and the way that he lost his life constant in the minds of the people, everybody that we talk to, everybody that we can get these videos out to, whether it's social media, whether it's news. We're gonna keep these this effort, as my brother Riddick calls it, a movement. We're going to definitely keep moving and keep these things in light because without us, the police are just going to sweep it under the rug.
That's right.
And their investigation is going to be word and law. And then and a lot of times people get tired and we let it go. But this is something that we've chosen to get involved in. And thanks to my brother Mecca, whom I know from school, and he's actually shown light. I know what type of young brother this is, and actually the way he's describing the brother, I know what type of company Mecca keeps. So there's no doubt in my mind what type of brother brother Omar was. So it could have been just as easy as my brother here, whom I know.
Let no one fool you. Omar was no thug. Omar was no criminal. Omar was a respectable man in this community. Omar cared.
And he had no record or nothing.
Record.
No
Nothing.
Okay, no record.
No record, no nothing.
Omar was respectable. Omar was nice, yo. Omar could actually, if he sees you down the street, you're walking, he's riding somewhere, say hop in. That's the kind of friend I knew Omar to be. That's the kind of guy I knew and will always remember Omar to be. But this white media is killing my brother.
Okay, see, I haven't watched any of the news. I know how they always try to portray it.
Portray stuff.
But,
on the pilot, they're already saying that it was supposedly like
A bank robbery?
like a
armed robbery.
no, they're calling it like a fraudulent check.
Oh.
They're describing it that it was fraudulent, that it was like it was purposely, you know what I'm saying, versus a check being bounced. And like as you mentioned before, it's like I'm with Occupy the Hood. I'm actually the chapter administrator for Occupy the Hood, so I didn't get a chance to ever meet Omar personally. But I'm here because this is something that's becoming an everyday thing in the black community. It's not just the young men that are falling through the cracks that are seeking out crime. It's our students that are honor students. It's our business owners. It's our young men that are respectable, that have actually made right choices, and they're being put in the ground. And as a mother, and as a woman, we need our men in our community. Come here, please. That's right. We need our men in our community. We have too many that are incarcerated. We have too many that are involved in crime. We have too many that are dying because of our health lifestyles. And then for the police to go ahead and kill the good men that are out here, it is terrorism. It is straight up police terrorism on the black community. They over incarcerate us at entirely high rates. We have a sister who didn't kill anyone, who shot a warning shot for domestic abuse, and she's getting 20 years. Marissa Alexander. They gave her 20 years for not killing anyone, for trying to protect herself when she is a documented domestic abuse victim, and her attacker admitted in court that he, was whooping her. You know what I'm saying? And it is an all-out war on our children, on our women, and on our men in the justice system, and it's our responsibility as a community to say we need an independent review of what our officers are doing. They're supposed to be here to protect and serve. We're taxpayers. Every time you go into a store and you buy something and you have to pay sales tax, you're a taxpayer. Every time you go to work and you have to pay payroll tax, you're a taxpayer. We are paying them to kill us.
That's right. You're right.
And you know what? Our politicians need to understand now that's not going to fly. Don't talk to me about your vote and you're going to let them murder us every single day as if just being black, you're aggressive. Just being black, you're a threat. It's like you could be black and walking and you're going to get a gun drawn on you because you're dangerous. If the police are so scared for their lives that when they see a black person, they're spooked, you don't need to be on the force. You too scary. You need to be able to bring down, de-escalate a situation, not escalate it. Because we are the ones that are not wearing bulletproof vests.
That's right.
I almost feel like I have to leave the house with a vest on.
Me too.
Every traffic stop is a daggone opportunity for one to get shot.
That's right.
It's like you can't go to a drive-through anymore now.
All right.
It's like there was an elder that was shot in his home. When his life alert went off and the police killed him. So it's like we're not safe anywhere. Any confrontation we have with the police is an opportunity for us to be put in the ground. And that's ridiculous.
Unarmed white man in Texas, he was disabled. And he was just in his wheelchair. Police came up and shot and killed him out there in Texas last year.
We see this like she said, almost it's sort of like a police oppression in all of our communities. You know, I see it a lot of times in all of the black neighborhoods that I go to around here. We always see the police just constantly, almost oppressing and harassing us. But we have Kimberly Adams here. She actually is running for
the 89th district, delegate for 89th district.
89th district.
And this is the 89th district.
Okay, and we love to hear your opinions and your
Sure. No, definitely. First of all, when I heard about the issue at hand, I was at home and I was just chilling, and 2, 3 o'clock, I saw Facebook post. And I immediately was like, I got to get up and go. Where can I go? Where is this happening at? I live in Huntersville.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm ready to run to the scene immediately because I didn't want our people to be corralled into causing more issues for the police officers to do any further damage than they had already done. Because what I do understand is when it comes to the police officers, from my own personal experience, that they will provoke you to the point where you're actually breaking the law just so that they can have a reason to give you a record, to put you into handcuffs. It's not, what I do also understand is that we, like she said, which was golden words, they serve us. We're the public, we pay taxes, they serve us. And if we're having any type of issues or gripes or anything, then we need to make sure that we're going through the legal process and putting grievances against them. Because what we have is an abundance of retired or veterans from the military who are on our police force, and they're trained to protect against terrorists. That's what they're trained to do, and so that's what their minds are geared towards. So when they're in our streets, the way that they're taught in diversity classes, we don't know who the terrorist is, but we can clearly see who they believe the terrorist to be. I wanted to make sure that the young lady, Virgie, is getting what she needs in reference to some counsel in the back of her ear so that she is standing up, because she's in a grieving stage right now. So regardless of whether the media is here or whatever's going on, she needs somebody to talk to her and let her know that she's a queen and she can still stand up and she can go forward without a hardened heart. And that's why I'm here. And regarding to public safety, for me, public safety is our people understanding that they have the power because they have the vote. They are the people who has the ability to go and change legislation so that they can change the way that they train our police officers. So that's why I'm running, because I want to make sure that our people are represented. There's so many people out here with titles, so many people out here just trying to make a name for themselves, but nobody's doing anything when our people are getting killed. And so earlier I was trying to make it to the walk, but I got here and the walk I was like, where's the walk? What's going on? And so I was so angry. I was going to the laundromat, and I was like, wait, they still out there. So I turned around and I jumped out of the car because this is serious. It's not about anything else other than the fact that somebody was slain, and what the newspaper is saying. What does it say? Dead person's family speaking against the police. Like that's what the headline says. Something of that nature. Just dead person. It doesn't. We're not human.
They don't give him a name.
You understand? Right. He doesn't have a name. They're trying to.
They're like our best representatives, Bobby Scott. You don't see them out here.
Right.
You don't see Angela Williams out here.
Right.
You don't see Paul Framer or Bear Burfoot out here. Burfoot, I want you to know you a crook too. I want you to know I'm James Jr. Washington. I'm on Facebook. If you want to find me, I tell you to your face right now. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm like my pastor. I'm not scared.
But I just want to say a lot of pastors, a lot of people that are in the leadership positions, they're there just to be there. I've decided that I need to step out. I'm young. I want to do something. I want to change the lives. I want to change the way our people are looked at, and that's why I decided to step out here. I just, and it had nothing. This is just timing. You understand what I mean?
Exactly.
I've been trying to find Occupy the Hood for the last 2 weeks. So
Yeah, we are. We are. Me and her right here.
So, I'm glad I ran into you all. But honestly, this is really about this family. It's about them getting justice. It's about us. And it's just about corralling our people so that we can understand what our voices are. If there are people that are around who don't necessarily know how to speak in front of a camera so that their words are getting twisted, I'll do training. I have an office. We can do training. I can teach them how to speak. That's the type of thing that I'm trying to do, that I want to do, that I'm doing. Oh, you can hold me up to it. It's no problem. I am a woman of my word. So I just wanted to come out here. I'm going to go speak. If the family is over here, that's where I'm going. I just wanted to shake your hand.
All right, first of all, we certainly thank you, Kimberly. We definitely need a lot of people, a lot of more people like you. And like I said, we're certainly going to work together. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you have in mind that I can help you with, and vice versa. Also, Occupy the Hood. Also, the best kept secret. Also, my brother Mecca. He does things in the community. So we just
it's nice to meet you. Yeah, I know Deidre. Yeah.
You on Facebook?
We're gonna collaborate and get it together. But once again, we're gonna keep these videos coming. We're gonna keep this issue exposed, and we thank whoever you guys are that who can help us. You can reach any of us: Richard Taylor, Kimberly Adams, Terry Riddick, Mecca. All of our information is out there, and we're going to keep this effort for Omar, and not only Omar, but for all of our fallen brothers and sisters, all of our incarcerated brothers and sisters, all of our oppressed brothers and sisters. We're going to keep this movement going. But we certainly thank you for the time, and if anybody wants to reach out to either of us, you're more than welcome. Thank you once again. All right, I'm here with Aaron Hawkins, a good friend of a friend of mine who actually is from this area and knows about the situation of Omar Johnson, who once again was shot 11 times by Norfolk police officer while attempting to allegedly cash a bad check, and him and his female friend who survived were at a bank right around the corner on 21st Street. And just give me your views about the situation, Mr. Hawkins.
My views about the whole situation is that as a whole, as the people, until we find out who we are and get back to who we stand on. What I mean by who we are and what we need to stand on, we need to stand on our nationality and our birthrights. Meaning that we got to get back to who we are by nature and stop holding on to these tags and name brands called Negro, Black, and Colored. Okay. So we get out of that status, it's really we're civil mortis, meaning it's really nothing. We're talking. Okay. Black by science means dead. Now, what I'm talking from a nationality standpoint, and not a standpoint of racism. So that everybody understand where I'm coming from, where angle I'm coming from. I'm a representative of the Moorish Science Temple, number 9, that is in Newport News. Okay. And by dealing with the Moorish Science, that showed me who we are as a people and stop being a target for other people. Until we study ourselves and continue to study ourselves, this will go on and go on and go on. Now the main thing that we need to do is stop doing business with institutions like that. How is it that a man coming to do business at an institution winds up dead coming to do business? That makes you wonder about who are we doing business and who are we networking with. It makes me wonder, me personally, about Martin Luther King Jr., he should have woke up.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. Until we figure out who we are and stop standing on the three dead badges of the Constitution, which is the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment, we will continue to go through this crime wave of being targets for that European race. Because the European race is the race that has put those tags on us, Negro, black, and color. That's what I mean by nationality. Why is it that when the Europeans do something, it's patriotic? But when the brothers that look like me, you, and the queens and everybody around us, it's militant.
Or terrorists.
Or terrorists. It's something to really think about.
I'm glad you brought that up, Brother Hawkins, because I've been doing some studying, about that fact of us and how we have bought into this quote unquote American system and not being able to, I guess, provide for ourselves. Like you said, doing business with them, or we send our kids to these schools who teach us that we are inferior, or they call us black, or we send ourselves to these churches who show a white Jesus and tell us that pretty much the angels and everything is white, everything is good is white. So I definitely know what you're saying on that vein, and I see the results of it. The mind state of inferiority, the mind state of okay, well I have to have that Benz because that's what the Europeans say is good, or I have to have this house, or I have to do this because that's what they say is good. And so what basically we're saying, and actually you're saying, is that we need to get back to our true selves and put the value back on ourselves as far as like, and I would say in our African communities, we were more communal people.
Right.
We wasn't
Right.
a get all you can get people.
Right.
We were saying, long as we could eat, long as our brothers and sisters had, then we were good. We were protectors of our environment instead of destroyers of our environment. So basically, we have bought into this European way of destroying ourselves. We are the ones destroying it, but they're doing it. We're doing. Actually, hold on. Let me rephrase that. They are the ones that are destroying us, but we have become willing accomplices in our own destruction by being in this European system.
Right. Until we finish studying ourselves, there's some key going on. That's why I said earlier, camelback off of what you said. Remember what I just said? Camelback.
Exactly.
You got to stop piggybacking.
Yeah.
And get back to camelback. That's one animal that endure all seasons.
Okay.
That's just some food for thought. Until we get ourselves together and continue to study ourselves, and not studying everybody else, the European way. Study ourselves. That go back to with this law system. First thing you see a brother out here, they put felony on the brother. I try to upbring the brothers that have those felonies on them by telling them you have been pushed back into a status of being indigenous. Okay, because you can't go land that job. You can't go put that app in because of your felony. That means that you are not a beggar no more.
I like that.
And once again, this is a brother Aaron Hawkins Bay, Moore Science Temple.
I like that.
Which is an actual organization that's registered in Chicago, Illinois, Cook County. 41-year-old felon, no felon. How many 41-year-old felons is running around copping out? I'm 41-year-old with no felons, still scrambling, trying to be indigenous and sovereign. It's not being a beggar. And this is a man with a college degree, psychology, no record. And this brother here, 22 years old, no record, 3 jobs. Worked on the campus of Old Dominion University at the chicken joint, raising cane fingers. I don't even know if any one of their representatives was here today. He was employed for that organization, a barber, and also somebody that the children and the youth recognized because he was also a coach for the children.
Wow.
My brother gone.
Wow.
Which is my son's friend, man.
That's amazing.
It's real whack. Once again, this goes back to Paul Fram. What you gonna do about it, brother? You being an Irish man sitting in Norfolk, you forgetting who your people are. Matter of fact, you are people. This on you, man. This on you, Paul Fram. Nobody else. This on you.
Thank you for that, Brother Hawkins. Once again, another frustrated member of the community who definitely shed some light on the situation, and it's like you said, it's not that much to say right now. it's some things that need to be done. So we're going to continue to keep trying to do what we're doing, but we're definitely going to try to put some plans in the works to bring justice, first of all, for Omar, but also uplift our people in the ways that we need to go to stop the perpetual violence that we also a lot of times perpetuate on ourselves. Thanks once again, our best kept secret, Norfolk, right here at the home of Omar Johnson, who was gunned down by police in Norfolk. Thank you for your time. Terry Riddick, America, all of our information is out there, and we're going to keep this effort for Omar, and not only Omar, but all of our fallen brothers and sisters, all of our incarcerated brothers and sisters, all of our oppressed brothers and sisters. We're going to keep this movement going. But we certainly thank you for the time, and if anybody wants to reach out to either of us, you're more than welcome. Thank you once again.
One day, this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created.
Young brother, searching for a 9 to 5, call a felony, I'm grown, still don't have a job. My life is like crack on the spoon, waiting to be dissolved. I feel like picking up a gun, man, and just rob, knowing that's just gonna develop more problems. We need to strengthen our minds and live out our dreams. For the system lock us up and have us stressing like things. Sometimes I wish Martin Luther King was still alive. Somehow I feel that would have saved and changed more lives. Maybe the crime rate just wouldn't be so high. Every time I hear about a killing, I ask God why. And the answer he gave me, you reach the heavens in the sky. Until then, you just keep on making powerful music and live through me. And remember, just don't abuse it, cause I got the power to blow you out like candles and fuses. Now it's time to make a decision, son. How you gonna use it? Should I gather all my people to run away from the government? Cause we build the underground railroad like Harriet Tubman. It's time, we had enough, it's time. We ain't loving it, but it's not enough time to change all of it. I gather all my people to run away from the government, cause we build the underground railroad like Harriet Tubman. It's time, we had enough, it's time. We ain't loving it, but it's not enough time to change all of it. In the hood coming up, the low housing apartments. It's time to wake up our kids growing up so heartless. Round the corner, the city overflows the garbage. When the change gon' come and just set us apart from this. The block getting harder, police trying to get smarter. Every day getting darker. Can't forget about your dreams, get dough regardless. I knew cats that didn't make it, yeah, daily departed. This world filled with quick thinkers in jail with different modes. Some killers killed over women, cause they chick didn't show. Some got so high, tried to keep a low pro. Who flowed so unstoppable, it was so remarkable. Uncontrolled violence, escalate around the globe. Reading books about equal rights, money, power, respect. The rest just stereotype. See me set my pride aside and let my guns go fight. Should I gather all my people to run away from the government? Cause we build the underground railroad like Harriet Tubman. It's time, we had enough, it's time. We ain't loving it, but it's not enough time to change all of it. Should I gather all my people to run away from the government? Cause we build the underground railroad like Harriet Tubman. It's time, we had enough, it's time. We ain't loving it, but it's not enough time to change all of it. Hear me now. True crimes and serial killers, a new world order. I'm telling my brothers they gave us thug living. We gotta outsmart them, stop going to prison. Open your eyes and see. I gotta get my vision out before they murder me. This life we living in needs surgery. I'm trying to let it all go, cause it's hurting me. I get closer than most, can't let it worry me. Cause it's running through my blood that God perish me. And we all need money, but nothing's guaranteed. It's a life after death, ain't no certainties. How you doing, Mr. Congressman? It's call we see. Please encourage me, cause I'ma still be in the hood. It falls back on me, it falls back on we. I'm a bastard child. Wish you take my CD and you pass it around. Seeing prostitution, corrupt, killing, rob, stealing, domestic violence, related to drug addiction. Power is money, money is power. The evil taking our soul, but the soul is ours to the end of time. Get cold like the winter time, a poor man's dinner time, with the struggle stuck in his mind. Gather all my people to run away from the government, cause we build the underground railroad like Harriet Tubman. It's time, we had enough of it. Time, we ain't loving it, but it's not enough time to change all of it. I gather all my people to run away from the government. This goes out to all our people, feel our pain. It's time, we had enough of it. Time, we ain't loving it, but it's not can't get it off your mind. We here to help you do that. Genius Boys, Vegas on the track, coming to near you. Big man on the track, soon to be here. Big fat on the track. We gonna show you how to do it, man. No kidding around. Been a long time coming. Kennedy, I mean, it's going down. Fearless. Vibe with me on this. Walk with us.